Welcome to a demonstration of ProjectAres. ProjectAres is a collaboration between Circadence and Spark Cognition. This is a massively multiplayer artificial intelligence-based platform that combines a lot of unique characteristics that make it one of the most effective ways to impart cyber war training. It combines Spark Cognition's platform that sources real-time threat intelligence from the cloud and uses machine learning to create profiles of new types of attacks. It combines this with an artificial intelligence engine where we are weaponizing the ability to use these newly discovered attacks. So here you see a user logging into the system, and the first view that they have is of a number of missions that they can pick from. Each one of these missions has a compelling backstory. We've gamified many aspects of the cyber war training process. Each mission also has a certain set of skills that it imparts. For example, as you go through this list, you might find certain missions focused on web server penetration, others that look at discovery, and yet others that might be focused on database penetration. Once an individual picks a mission, they do have the opportunity to select whether they're playing a red team role or a blue team role. Each one of these missions is then further broken out in terms of the skills that it would impart to the training. For example, a certain mission might require a training to be particularly stealthy to evade detection. There's also finite time periods as well as overall difficulty ranking that's associated with each of these missions, and this is used to gauge the performance of a large group of individuals. Once the mission is selected, you see that the virtual machines are now being spawned in the cloud to support the cyber range that will power this mission, and in the work area that the trainee now sees, they have the ability to connect to individual nodes from that cyber range. Here we see an individual using SSH, which is embedded within the game to connect to a Linux host, and start to run a number of attacks here. You see them now use security tools to launch some of those attacks. On the right-hand side, you will see current mission objectives. The mission has been broken down, stratified into individual achievements that must be completed in order for the mission overall to be completed. You also see an avatar which has the ability to conduct dialogue in natural language. The avatar is what we call Athena, and it's powered by IBM Watson. We have trained IBM Watson on a set of deep security knowledge CVE vulnerabilities, OWASP vulnerabilities, and Athena provides the ability for a trainee to conduct a dialogue while in the midst of a simulation, and ask questions so that they can gain in context knowledge and quickly get through the objectives of a particular mission, like having an AI instructor available to you within the confines of this massively multiplayer environment. On the right hand, you'll see alert levels, as well as a number of additional statistics that are relevant to a training. Now switching to the trainer view, while the trainee is conducting all of these operations in support of a mission, you will see that the trainer has the ability to view all that progress, initially see a dashboard with all the missions in play. They select the mission, and once they do that, they see a leaderboard showing you all of the current trainees that are utilizing the system at the moment. Once one of them is selected, the trainer can now shadow a trainee and can see exactly what's going on in any one of those sessions. So in addition to being able to observe the commands being executed and the objectives being achieved, the trainer also has the ability to intervene and to arbitrarily change the difficulty level, change the nature of the networks to constrain bandwidths to more accurately reflect, for example, international operations, to adjust latency levels and packet loss, and test the ability of an individual to overcome those hurdles and achieve the mission objectives. They also have the ability to look at the network in the form of white and red cells that can also see the interactions with the avatar. This allows their ability to really gauge and get a deep sense of how a particular mission is being run. Now when a mission is complete, you have the ability to view a leaderboard, and you can see for every individual, for every trainee, a history of missions that they have achieved, their particular statistics, how difficult the mission was, how quickly they achieved it, whether they completed all the goals, and then you can break it down in further details and look at what each one of those missions was testing for, and what the achievement was across those metrics. And this allows the system to become a recruiting tool, because you might be able to find individuals that perhaps were not the best overall, but exhibited the best skill sets for a very specific niche area. Thank you very much for watching the demonstration of ProjectAres by Spark Cognition and Circadence.